Oosp. Jason Knauf joins Envoyé Spécial to expose Meg's lie against RF, they use Archie for PR stunt. Envoyé Spécial French TV France TV released a program last week on Archie's unscrupulous activities, which upset Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. According to a source, Jason Knauf confirmed to Envoyé Spécial that the organization spent as much money on operating costs as it did on charitable contributions. The investigators also visited the Archie offices, which were absolutely empty. There was no one there who worked for the couple. During the visit, it was revealed that the office was not their actual workplace, but rather their lawyer's office. Jason Knauf, who is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's former aide, was embroiled in a royal scandal by Sussexes when he appeared in the 2021 Daily Mail case. The duo has been playing the victim card since before the wedding, blaming the UK tabloids for bullying TW, but there was no factual evidence of such claims. They then tuned to blame the press offices of KP and BP for feeding unflattering stories of TW to the press, where the evidence actually showed that they tried to suppress them from the journalists themselves. Envoyé Spécial is a French investigative show who decided to look into the Archie Foundation. TW and Harold can't blame the UK tabloids again, for this is a French production, yet it's clear that no one trusts the motives of the duo, hence why people are questioning why the entity exists and its finances. A report by Julien Duponchel, Guillaume Beaufils, Swanee Thibault, Julie Martin, Benoit Savage. The life of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex is scrutinised by the whole planet, from the fairy tale of their union until their break with the British monarchy. The couple, who lead a sumptuous lifestyle, never stop talking, and making people talk, a 6-hour series on Netflix, a ratings card and a check for $100 million, release of the biography of the prince, Le Supplent, whose distribution rights to the secret amount would have been negotiated at auction. The couple sells their image dearly and masters their communication perfectly. All his contracts together would bring in at least $135 million. And not to lose a crumb, the Sussexes would have put in place a clever financial arrangement, legal of course, but not necessarily ethical. What is behind the image of philanthropists given by Harry and Meghan? To be frank, there isn't much we can prove from the scrubbed public disclosures, but it does throw up more questions that should be asked. For instance, was the Montecito mansion purchased with a commercial or residential mortgage? TW has exclaimed in interviews that they viewed and bought the house, but how could they afford it when at the same time Harold has stated in court documents that he didn't have the finances to even pay for his own security? The property was purchased by the Residential Real Estate Trust, 8383 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1000, California 90211, which is the same address for Freemark Financial, 8383 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1000, Beverly Hills, California 90211, where TW's lawyers deal with her trademarks and companies. Technically, the duo would effectively be tenants and that they rent rooms. The Tuscan office is heavily promoted as business use, and pay for the use of other spaces. Therefore, they could write off the expenses for business use, and the entity that purchased the property would be liable for repairs, renovations, and upkeep of the property that also could be deducted as expenses. However, was it purchased under a trust for tax purposes, and would it be classed as a benefit in kind and liable for taxation? Rumors have been circulating that they are looking to flip the property, given that the property has lost value already. While King Charles is eager to impose his own mark on his reign, popular reaction has been mixed. One may read surveys in the media and royal reporters' remarks, but the actual feedback comes from public reactions on social media, as well as a lack of contact with the people. Simply said, many people do not approve and realize they have no choice but to remain silent, yet they can choose not to support the king. Accepting him as king does not imply that people must like or approve of his behavior. Personally, I'm waiting for the commemorative shortbread tins to go on sale, as buttery shortbread tastes so much better when it's half price. People are happy for the extra bank holiday, 3 bank holidays in May, and that's what people are really celebrating. Oosp. Jason Knauf joins Envoyé Spécial to expose Meg's lie against RF, they use archie for PR stunt. Envoyé Spécial French TV France TV released a program last week on Archwell's unscrupulous activities, which upset Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. According to a source, Jason Knauf confirmed to Envoyé Spécial that the organization spent as much money on operating costs as it did on charitable contributions. The investigators also